1912, a year that marks the sinking of the Titanic, the debut of the Oreo cookie, yes, look it up, and also one of the most puzzling and notorious murders in Iowa history. Today marks 100 years since the Villisca axe murders. These days, many curiosity seekers from eastern Iowa make that 200-mile trip west to see the home where it happened. KCRG TV-9's Mark Carlson recently made the road trip and reports 100 years later, still many unanswered questions in this horrific case.
In a tranquil Iowa cemetery rest the victims of a century-old blood-curdling Iowa crime.
You just can't believe there'll be like 7 or 8 cars come up here every day and stop and look at all this.
Lifelong Villisca resident Bob Brown has no problem halting his daily duties to share their story.
They'll come and find me and I'll bring them down to him, show them, and I'll tell them what happened there.
A few blocks from Brown's workplace, the house.
A&E, Bio, Sci-Fi, Travel Channel, and that was something that we've never solicited, you know.
A crime scene now guarded by the next-door neighbor.
And the one thing that killed the town is now keeping the town alive.
Late on June 9, 1912, Josiah Moore and his wife Sarah returned home from a church event with their 4 children and 2 of their friends. Inside, an axe-wielding murderer lurked, waiting for them to drift off to sleep.
I mean, they were hit 15+ times each.
Everybody in the house.
Everybody. So, and you can imagine, you know, the back swing's going to spray blood across the ceiling, the walls, the floors.
The next morning, a family member discovered 2 bodies inside the home. Authorities would soon find the other 6. All 8 lay lifeless in bed.
The axe was propped up right against the wall. Every mirror in the house was covered.
100 years later, the crime remains unsolved.
Where the killer hid, most likely.
Okay, there.
But not forgotten.
It's just so sad, especially with kids, and just not knowing what happened.
By day, tourists are intrigued.
I can picture it being haunted. It's like something you'd see in a movie.
But as rain descends on the white frame house, daylight disappears. Then the undaunted thrill seekers arrive.
This is like on the top 10 of the most scariest places in the United States.
Overnight guests frequent the home, hoping to catch a morsel of that horrific night.
Can you give us a sign if you're here?
In 1912.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Goodness!
Well, we hear the kids playing, laughing. We can hear them also screaming.
They were filming and the thing just goes. And I was like...
Whether night or day, ghost stories often coincide.
At some point, you just have to say, there's weird things out there that can't be explained.
But for those who call this small Iowa town home, opinions of the supernatural never will.
I've heard a story I don't know. I don't know.
In a case with many unanswered questions, one thing many locals do agree upon, that the house remain unchanged, at least by those still living, for another 100 years to come. In Villisca, Mark Carlson, KCRG TV-9 News.
For those looking into an overnight stay at the house, that runs about $400 a night. For those less adventurous curiosity seekers, homeowners do offer daytime tours for $10. Your all-access tour is on our website, KCRG.com, where we have posted an extended tour of the home as well as a photo gallery. We'll be right back.